Good afternoon everyone, it's Tom Sydney Bushnell aka Numbers here from a Psych Club from the Tom Numbers show and news with Tom Numbers, top of your game. So I'm in a beautiful location actually. It's kind of serendipitous that I'm here right now, just travelling in to Swanage, but got off a bit earlier. And there was a rainbow, you can see it just behind me. This place makes me think of the film Somewhere Beyond the Pines. It's a hotel out this way that you can eat and yeah, but it's lovely, very beautiful. As with this journey, it's a continual journey of discovery, happiness, sadness, changes. I just wanted to give out a shout to a UK patriot, Mike Shinton. Shinton's actually 99, Patriot Ascension. Mike is 38. Death, change, balance. Mike Shinton, 137, 17th, Casino Royale. I didn't know Mike that well, but I knew him. And I had dinner with him just 3 months ago in the summer. Myself, Mark Atwood, Andrew Bridgen and Ricky Lambert. I've put a picture and a little tribute out on my Rumble. You'll see the photo. I'm wearing my 88 miles per hour t-shirt. The interesting thing about it with Mike is he passed yesterday, which was October 26th, which is the first date of time travel in Back to the Future. So it's kind of ironic, synchronous, that I'd be wearing that t-shirt in the photo with him. But he was a lovely guy, had these bright blue eyes. So I've put in the tribute Mickey Blue Eyes. And I've got the piece from Gladiator where they talk about, right at the end, saying, "I'll see you again, but not yet. But not yet." So Mike, we'll see you again, but not yet. Don't think it'll be that long though. Yeah. Morning of the first resurrection, 381, or the morning of the resurrection, 414. All things point to, they say all roads lead to Rome, all things point to that election next year. It's more than an election. Some thoughts on Mike Johnson. Mike is 38, death, change, balance. Johnson's 95, emergency, the princess, the shot, Tuesday. So Mike Johnson's 133, which is simulation, government. There's a lot of interesting numbers about him, when he's born, who he looks like. People made the connection about him and Snowden. I'll probably put some pictures up to compare that, but there's also someone else that's linked to both of them, probably playing both of them, I feel. And I've got a lot of numbers to show my thinking of why that may be the case. Yeah, it's an interesting time, everyone. It's an amazing time. It's a baffling time, but it's a revealing time. It's a bamboozling time. It's a God thing. God is 26, game is 26. Are we in a simulation? I would categorically say yes. But maybe simulation is too simple a way to describe it. Mike, send us a message, tell us a bit about it. I'm sure you will. It's probably why you've got me up on this cliff today. I wasn't planning to stop here, but I am here. And it's a beautiful place actually. I haven't discovered this place before. I've walked down on that beach before, but I've not seen this hotel. Maybe from a distance, maybe from afar. Even from afar, as they say in Tenet. Yeah. some interesting things actually about yesterday. So 265, which is October 26th. If you do the 26th of October, of those 54, which is love, which is orbs. So basically add that to the value. So if you add 54, you've got the 265. Takes you to 269, and then that would be 279, 289, 299, 309. 319. Yeah, actually, we could do it this way. We could do 265 and then mask, or anon, 265 anon. So we'll dedicate it to Mike. That takes you to 309 though, the shot heard around the world. And ordinarily November 5th is on the 309th day of the year, but next year it's 310th day of the year. So they overlap. And leap is 34, which is kick. I've been thinking as well about the Scooby Doo ending. The Scooby Doo ending is 166, which is the simulation, which is the White House. But a Scooby Doo ending is 167, and President Trump came down on the escalators on the 167th day of the year. 167 comes to 24. 24 in numbers, just the 24th letter of the alphabet is X. Twitter changed its name to X. X marks the spot. And there's the Isle of Wight back there. 166, the simulation, Scooby Doo ending. Who are we going to see? We've had this whole narrative, this whole thing of masks during 2020 and beyond. Still people are wearing them. But we're going to see who's who. Bad and good. So the revelations, the revealing will happen. And you're going to be shocked. Or be surprised. But I'll leave it at this, but I think there's some good characters, playing some good characters that we're just learning about. One's obvious with the thing with Johnson and Snowden, the comparison, but there's someone else. And I think I'll do a show on that in the next day or two. Later tonight I'll be doing News with Tom Numbers on locals, so do go over and subscribe and like, and you'll get my News with Tom Numbers show exclusively there. And I'll be doing part 2, and I'll be talking more about the interstellar connection and how when we confront our the things we need to confront, it opens up the magic that we're looking for. It opens up the blessing. The only way to get through something is to go through it, and that's what we're doing. And so, myself included, we can have a tendency to try and not confront things. If we're peaceful people, we'd much rather choose peace. But sometimes you have to have a bit of confrontation to get you to where you've got to go. So when I say this, I'm speaking to myself just as much as anyone else. But on the other side is the gold, 38 gold, the change, 38, balance 38. It's the thing that we're looking for. And I promise you, promise is 95, Tuesday 95, Johnson 95. There you go, Mike Johnson, gold promise. 133, simulation, Isle of Wight, government. The gold promise, 166, Scooby Doo ending, a Scooby Doo ending, 167. 167 is 24, quantum diamond. Get the quantum treasures that are due you. Get those quantum treasures that have always been yours. They were stolen from us. Look at that view. I'm actually impressed with this view. Look at it, look at the sea. What beauty. What beauty I've discovered today. I mean, I've known this area, but I haven't been to this particular spot before, so just another gem. I'm thankful for that. And if it was you, Mike, that helped get me here, I'm grateful. There were some other things that me to getting here, but it's got me here. Look at that beauty. Look at it. We live in magical times, everyone. Magical, beautiful, beautiful times. Yeah, giving thanks for what's been, what is here now, and what's to come. The best is yet to come. 228. 228. Magic power, the storm. Magic power, the awakening. It's coming. People can feel it. Look at how they've done all these maneuvers. They've stacked everything so that the global scene and narrative can unravel. Interesting thing actually was I looked at Ariel's Twitter, and he's talking about, or she, whoever he or she or they are, he's talking about Israel being last, and there's some legal part that seems to expire at the end of October this year. Hence it was Israel last. I think there's a number of layers to that, but it was interesting. Israel's 64 Jubilee tenet. 8 times 8 is 64. Yeah, there's a lot of pieces to this, isn't there? Lots of moving parts. That's why we're all doing our thing. We're all collaborating, conglomerating together to try and decode what's going on. There's also something about the rainbow. Let's say when Christ comes back again, the rainbow is the year of that rainbow. Sorry, that year won't have a rainbow. I did a code on this last week. I need to pull it out, but it basically points to 2024 again. And President Trump also spoke about, deliberately, they were saying, well, who could be the Speaker of the House? And he said, Jesus Christ, 151. Jasara Reset, 151. And it's also someone else's name or title that I've spoken about before, but I'll go into it again probably in the next couple of days, which will connect the dots on Mike Johnson, Snowden. I was actually born 29 Snowden Avenue, or I wasn't born there. That's the road. That's the address I grew up in for most of my childhood. I was born in Harefield. Well, I'd lived in Harefield. President Trump referenced that when he said I would on 43 seconds. My grandparents lived in Harefield. Dovedale Close, number 43, for most of their lives. But then I grew up from about 10 months onwards, 29 Snowden Avenue. Spelt differently from Snowden, but nevertheless, there's overlap on the codes. Well, there's plenty actually. And remember who's 29, or what is 29. 29, when you spell it out, comes to 149, which comes to Edward Snowden. 149. Yeah. Anyway, wherever you may be, everyone, enjoy your scenery. This is beautiful. Look at this. I'm very blessed. I'm very, very blessed. I'm thankful. Subscribe and like. You should get a little pop-up with YouTube now allowing you to do that. Alright everyone, much love. God bless, and I'll speak to you soon, and check in on locals tonight.